Hello Sparkle Squad, this is Monica and this is August 2022's Dollar Bead Box subscription. If you remember, I also have the Dollar Bead Bag subscription and they just put it inside my box every month. So let's take a look, shall we? I have all of my little beads here on the left of my board, and then I have the strands that come inside the bead box. So if you only want a few strands plus the little baggies of these different components here, then you don't need to do anything additional like I'm doing. I, however, love Czech glass beads, and I love getting the type of cut and sparkle and colors that they have here at the Dollar Bead Bag. It's like $8 and you get 8 strands of these Czech glass beads, 3mm and 4mm sizes. Okay, so the first one is a 15mm glass Czech glass primrose in the matte turquoise with copper wash. This is so pretty. Love the look of that. Then we have a Czech glass cabochon white with confetti. This is an 8x10mm size, and I think I got some of these before, but in a little bit of a darker color. You get 6 pieces of that. Look at that sparkle. These are flat back. You have to glue these to something. Then a 17mm Czech glass table cut square in the white, green, dark topaz, and raspberry. To me, this looked like Christmas, and I think this is one that I actually ordered from their site last month, possibly. So now I've got an extra one. Love that bead. An 8x12mm Czech glass leaf. You get 6 pieces of those, and this is a travertine with copper wash. Very interesting. This just screams fall to me. Love the look of that. I don't use a whole lot of leaf beads or components other than my leaf toggle clasps, so I think I might choose to create that like a fall collection this year, maybe. 12x14mm Czech glass Starburst in an opaque turquoise, 2 pieces. Kind of looks aqua to me instead of turquoise, but very cute. And it is a 1-hole bead there, so it's not a flat back, so that's really nice. Then we have a 17mm Czech glass faceted half-drilled cabochon, speckled green, 1 piece. So a half-drilled is sort of like creating a pendant, so the hole doesn't go all the way through. If you want to make it go all the way through, you might be able to achieve that with a bead reamer, or just a very fine drill. Like if you do resin work and you already have one of those drills, you can finish the hole. But it's a very interesting looking bead. And then we have a 14x22mm Czech glass 2-hole pillow rectangle bead, pink travertine or moss travertine, and I believe I got the moss. Very interesting looking. Got a hole there. 15mm Czech glass flower in the pale lavender luster, 4 pieces of that. Very romantic. 14mm Czech glass button bead with white, white with deep pink wash. And I think I have some of these. Might be purple with pink that I had previously, whereas this is more pink with pink. Really cute beads. And I love the texture on there with the added sparkle in the little crevices. 10mm Czech glass bellflower in the crystal citrus with mulberry. Interesting. 12x28mm Czech glass twisted diamond in the pink opal. And you get 2 pieces. I like these twisted beads. They give a little bit of added texture and interest. And then these opaque beads almost look like otherworldly. That's why they're called opal. Very opalescent type of glass. The first strand would be a 5mm Czech glass lentil in the chartreuse with travertine, or the blue rainbow iris, and that gives you 50 pieces. That would have to be this one here. Very gorgeous. Look at all the different colors. Every way you look at it, it shows you a different color on that same bead. It's very interesting to feel too, especially when it's already on a bead string. It has like a spiraling effect, but it has a neat feel to it. The next strand is a 4mm Czech glass drook in the light jonquil, which I think would be this one here. And that is, the drook has that really thick center going through it, and it is really a nice springy color, actually, is what I think. I don't know, that could, It could go for fall. And then we have a 5 by 15 millimeter large hold Celtic block in the light sage. Now I think last month or the month before I got these in that black color with that travertine inlay. So this is really nice. I love the shape of this bead. It's definitely unique to my collection. So I'm interested in playing with that. Then we have a 4 millimeter Czech glass drook with a light topaz color. And yeah, so this would be more topazy looking. It has a little bit more of a golden color to that yellow. A Czech fire polish white and beige opal with travertine. These are just so interesting to me. They look like stone, but they're Czech glass. Gosh, I love that. Okay, then we have a Czech glass spike and the crystal Maria. 5 by 8 millimeter. You get 30 pieces on that. Woo, lolly, look at that. Now, I don't really use these beads a whole lot because they're kind of spiky looking, but that is giving me all kinds of fall vibes. It has some purples and golds and blues, depends on which way the light hits it. And then we have a 6 by 6 millimeter Czech glass Lucerna bicone, an olivine or spearmint green, and I got the spearmint green. Pretty cool. All right, so now we're going to look at the dollar bead bag that I got for the month of August. Okay, I have the 3 millimeter strands on the left and the larger 4 millimeter strands here on the right. So we'll go with the 3 millimeters first. The matte turquoise would be this lovely. It is faceted. I don't know if you can tell that, but as I turn that bead, the light kind of catches it, even though it's a matte bead. Really a cute strand. Then we have a crystal sage Lumi, and I believe that would be this one here because it has that luminescent quality about it, even though it's a muted sage color. We have citrine vitriol. That would be this lovely. Woo, look at that. How bright of that yellow is popping out there with that silver and kind of purple, gold. And then the crystal copper lined Aurora Borealis. I love these. They kind of have a rose gold look to them. And these are very dainty in that 3 millimeter size. I believe I have the 4 millimeter and a 6 millimeter in that. So now I have a tiny 3 millimeter. Yay! 4 millimeter side over here to the right. I also get to match the 3 millimeter in this matte turquoise. So that'll be cool. Crystal Sage Lumi, so that would be this here. And I also did get that in that 3 millimeter size over there, so that's neat. We have both of those in the sizes but the matching colors. Then I have a crystal copper lined Aurora Borealis. That is this one. And that matches the 3 millimeter size, so this is so much fun. And then I have a sapphire copper lined Maria. So instead of the citrine vitriol in this larger size, I've got a sapphire copper lined Maria. And that is perfectly fine with me because I bought extras of this the last time that I saw them. And I really think this color with all of the blues and the golds and that kind of coppery look is ultra fabulous. So those are all of my beads from the dollar bead bag. All right, guys, so here are all of my lovelies from the August 2022 dollar bead box and the bead bag. I hope that you've enjoyed looking at all these beautiful sparklies. I don't have a coupon code for the dollar bead box. Unfortunately, they have kind of put that in a hiatus at the moment. If you are interested in that, please follow the link below or just go visit dollarbeadbox.com. I believe you can shop during the different times where they have sales. They do have a sign up for their email address. They will send out some coupon codes sometimes. If you are a dollar bead box subscriber, you can then go onto their website and purchase any of the strands that you love or the little individual components that you love for $1. Some items there at their website do have a little bit of a different price point. Just depends on what it is that you're looking for, but mostly it is $1 per strand or $1 per little baggie. If you fall in love with something that was in the baggie and you want to get more of those, then you can purchase those for $1. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you've not already done so. Share this with any of your jewelry making friends that might be interested in my lovely sparklies from the dollar bead box and bead bag. And as always, thank you so much for watching and have a sparklerific day, y'all. Bye.